This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back. Yeah, today is our last project and the last session, right? Yeah, so with this, we are going to complete our course. Fine. So today's project is Kubernetes project, right? So we already completed 2 projects, which are like CI/CD project and also migration project. Yeah, today we are going to work on Kubernetes project. Fine. Can you see my screen, everyone? Able to see my screen?
Yes.
Fine. Yeah, so Kubernetes, we worked on Kubedium and Minikube, right? So Minikube we worked on, right? So Minikube, Kubedium both are same, but Minikube is for test labs, Kubedium is for production environments, right? Yeah. So the same way here in project 3, we work on GUI, graphical user interface. So Kubernetes is having CLI as well as GUI. In GUI, same functionality. So how to create clusters, like how we created in CLI. The same way we create in GUI also, graphical user interface also, right? Yeah. So how to create cluster in GUI and how to deploy the applications? Like first we deploy Nginx application, Nginx. Okay. So after that, so we'll try to deploy Jenkins, but Jenkins will take 1.5 hours to deploy. So how to deploy Jenkins? I'll show you some steps. Okay. So how to deploy Nginx, how to deploy Jenkins, I'll show you. So Jenkins will take more time. That is why I'll show you some steps. Okay. And also inside of the GUI, how can we connect CLI? Like shell. Shell will be there. Inside of the GUI, shell will be there. How can we connect shell? Right. So we'll try to understand. And what are the services? What is the ingress? And how to enable auto repair, means auto healing, how to enable auto scaling, how to expose to outside world, whatever application we deployed. So for example, we deployed on application. If you want to access from outside world, how can we access, right? So all these things will be, yeah, we'll discuss in the all these things, right? Fine. So deploy Jenkins on Kubernetes. So before deploying Jenkins, what we will do, we deploy Nginx first. Okay. Yeah. So this is blur, right? Blur screen. How to set up Jenkins on Kubernetes? I'll show you, right? So for which, yeah, prerequisites. So we require Google Cloud account. We require GKE account, GKE cluster. So GKE cluster to be created on the Google account, and Nginx package required. Jenkins package also required to perform this activity. Fine. So these are the prerequisites. So this project will take nearly 45 minutes. It will take. Okay. So we'll perform this. Yeah. Now let us go to console, GKE console. So first you can log in Google Cloud. In that you can configure GKE cluster, right? So now console.cloud.google.com. Just go to this console and change your email address here. Fine. So this is my Google account, right? So we require this prerequisites. Google account required, GKE cluster required, Nginx package required, Jenkins also required to perform this project, right? Now, so this is my Google account. So in this Google account, I go to navigation menu, go down here, see here, compute Kubernetes engine, right? So Kubernetes engine, click on this. Yeah, see here. So clusters, currently there is no cluster. No clusters are available. So Kubernetes engine, GKE, Google Kubernetes engine, right? Yeah, there is no clusters available here, right? So workloads, nothing is there. No workloads available. Workloads means applications, right? So service and ingress, applications, secrets and config maps, storage, object browser, migrate to containers, backup for GKE, config management. Different things are there, right? Yeah, click on clusters. Yeah, so cluster, if you want to create cluster, okay, so we have to check how many. So we have to check with the project. Normally, when you want to create any cluster in the project, what we will do. So as per the project requirement, so first we have to gather the requirements, right? So project team, how many applications they want to run, how many pods they required, how many containers required. So based on that only, we can create the cluster, right? Yeah, now I want to create one cluster. So click on clusters, click on create. See here. So when I click on cluster create, so it is showing GKE standard, GKE autopilot. So when you select autopilot, what will happen? It will create one node cluster. So don't select that second one. So GKE standard means one master, two worker nodes. So yeah, so this I can select first one. Click on configure. Once you click on configure, see here. Now it is showing cluster name. So cluster name I can give GKE cluster, GKE cluster one, and regional or zonal. So you can select anything, zonal or regional. Nothing will be happen. Okay. Next one, see here, control plane version. So release channel and static version. So release channel means whatever cluster you build, automatically it will get new updates and automatically those will be installed when you select release channel. When you select static version, what will happen? So we can manually upgrade the versions here. Okay, so always you can select static only. Fine. Yeah, so before going to create, so click on default pool. See here, in the pool, see here, three nodes are there. One is master and two are worker nodes. So yeah, name of the pool, default pool, or else you can change the pool. And the node version, this is the node version. And enable auto scaling. See here, you want to enable auto scaling, you can enable. Specify node locations. If you want to specify location, which region you want to create, you can specify. So automation, see here, enable auto upgrade, auto repair means auto healing, right? So yeah, in the pool we can get this. Next one, click on nodes. See here, so these node settings will be used when new nodes are created using the node pool. So image type, this is the OS image, like whatever cluster you are building, right? So in that one OS will be there, right? So this is the OS image, right? Now go down here. So which series you want to use? Server series. I want to use basic server N1 series. I want to select N1, right? So go down here. Machine type N1 standard one CPU, one virtual CPU, 3.75 GB RAM. Next one, boot disk type, standard persistent disk I can use, and boot disk size. If you want to decrease to 50 GB, 60 GB, you can decrease. 100 is not required. 60 GB Enable customer managed encryption for boot disk. No need to select anything. See here. So maximum pod for node 110. By default, it is showing 110, right? So network tags not required, right? You can check like this. Next one, security. So click on security. See here. So these node security settings will be used when new nodes are created using this node pool. Service account. This is a service account, and access scopes allow default access or else allow full access to all cloud APIs. Set access for each API, right? Shielded option. Enable integrity monitoring. So monitoring service. Okay. Enable secure boot. Next one, metadata. So you can enable tags, right? So no taints, whatever you want, right? So click on automation. Yeah, if you want enable notifications, enable vertical pod art scaling, enable node auto provisioning, whatever you want enable, you can enable here. Okay. So networking, click on networking, check here. So networking options, you can modify whatever you want. Security, these are the security options. Enable confidential GKE nodes, enable application layer, enable workload identity, enable Google Groups, right? Features. So these are the features available. Enable cloud logging, logs. When you want enable logs, you can enable here. Enable cloud run for Anthos, enable cloud monitoring, right? Service mesh and other services, right? Whatever you want, you can enable. Fine. Now go to clusters. Now we can check this and click on create cluster. So once you click on create cluster, cluster will be created. Now click on create. GK cluster is creating now. It will take 1 or 2 minutes.
Ram, I have one doubt. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, in default it is showing the 110 parts, right? While creating the clusters.
Yes, yes.
So in each cluster we can create maximum 110 parts only.
Each node, not cluster, each node.
Okay,
Each
in
node
each
can
node
create
we,
110. Yeah, on each node.
okay, okay. In parts we can create the more than one containers, right? Is there any
Yes,
maximum
yes.
limits?
Which one? Pod limit or
Pod
node limit?
limit. Pod
Ah,
limit.
yeah. So in our test lab, maximum we can create 110 only, but licensing version it will, yeah, we can create up to some limitation is there, 250 something. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Fine. Yeah, still it is creating. Yeah, done now. Fine. See here, cluster is ready, right? So our cluster is created here. So here, number of nodes, 3 nodes, total virtual CPUs, 3, total memory, 11.35, 11.25 GB, right? So click on this cluster, open this cluster. See here, yeah, cluster name and location type, zonal, and control pane. So this is the zone and default zone, relay channel none, right? So version, this is the cluster version, total size of the cluster 3, and endpoints IP address. This is the endpoint IP address. So automation options we haven't enabled, right? So and networking options also. So few are by default enabled, right? Few options, VPC native traffic routing, right? Yeah, metadata features. Fine. Now here, click on nodes. These are the nodes. These are the nodes available. 3 node cluster, right? Storage, nothing is there. We haven't configured in storage. Click on logs. See here, these are the logs, cluster logs, right? So handling GUI is very simple. Kubernetes GUI is very simple. So simple navigations. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now, so we created the cluster. Cluster is ready. Now I want to deploy some application on the cluster. How can we deploy? Right. So now click on workloads. Yeah, click on cluster now. Once you click on cluster, so if you want to deploy any applications on this cluster, okay, so click on deploy. See here. So when I click on deploy, default image is Nginx only, right? See here, Nginx already available inside of the cluster. No need to copy, no need to take from outside, right? So it is already available. So edit container, or else existing container image, new container image, you can select whatever image you require here. So I want to use existing container image only, which is Nginx. If you want to select new container image, you can click on this and you can choose, right? I select only existing one. So if you want to set any environment variables, so you can click on this and you can set this, right? Now click on continue here. So if you want to add any more containers, you can add here, or else click on continue. Yeah, see here. Now application name, Nginx, namespace, default, labels. So application label, Nginx, right? Yeah. Now configuration YAML. If you want to check the YAML script for Nginx, click on view YAML. Click on this. This is the YAML script. YAML output, right? So now this is the cluster. So I'm deploying the application, right? So this is the cluster it is showing. So if you want to add a new cluster from here also you can add. Okay. So click on deploy. Now application is deploying. Yeah, now application is deployed. So Nginx application is deployed. Overview, see here. Yeah, check here details. This is the Nginx application. So status is okay, right? So created on this date. So pods running 3 by 3, right? So this is the managed pods. These are the pod information. These are the pods running state. So 3 pods are running. Fine. So our application is deployed on 3 pods, Nginx application, right? Now, so I want to connect to, shell from here, shell. So instead of this GUI, we can connect shell also, right? How can we connect shell? So go to more actions. Okay. So click on cluster first. Yeah, I want to connect shell here. Okay. So if you want to connect shell here, just select your cluster, go to actions, connect, click on connect. Right. So once you connect, run in Cloud Shell. Click on this. Now Cloud Shell is running. Shell will be opened here. Enter. Authorize. Click on this. Yeah. Now this is connected. Shell is, yeah. Now shell is connected, right? So now clear the screen. If you want to check cluster information, kubectl get nodes. See here, 3 nodes are there. One is master, 2 are worker nodes. So GKE cluster 1. So cluster name is GKE cluster 1 and cluster ID, right? Version. This is the version, right? Now, if you want to check the pods, kubectl get pods. See here, these are the pods, 3 pods, right? If you want to check all information here, kubectl get all. See here, support information, deployment information, right? Service and replica set. So all the information, right? Now, yeah, in GUI, I want to increase pods. Currently, we have 3 pods only, right? Now I want to increase to 5 pods. So how can we increase pods? So click on this cluster. Yeah. So currently we have only 3 pods, right? So now I want to increase to 5 pods. So now CTL get pods. So here 3 pods only available. Now I want to increase. Click on more actions. Just a minute. Click on workloads. Open this cluster. Now go to more actions. Click on actions. Now scale. Scale. Click on scale. So currently we have 3 replicas, right? Now I want to increase to 5 replicas. Click on scale. Now this is scaling. So this will increase. Yeah, this is increasing to 5 pods. Wait for a few seconds. So that it will be, yes, here pods are pending. It's showing pods are pending.
Ram, Ram,
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
this UI option is available only for GCP, Kubernetes?
not only GCP, in AWS also AKS service is there. AKS.
Okay.
And, yeah, not AKS, EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service. In Azure also, AKS is there, Azure Kubernetes Service. You can enable in any platform.
After this session, if you have any query, then you will reply to our group, right?
Yes, yes, yes. While practicing, if you have any queries, you can post into the group, right? So we'll discuss any issues, any queries while practicing. Group will be there sometime. So mostly 15 days, 1 month group will be there. So later also, if you have any queries, you can ask me. Queries means like any assistance required, anything you want to, any guidance required. So you can WhatsApp me. We'll see that.
Ram, you told that you will be showing how to prepare the resume.
Resumes I already sent right in the group. You can prepare your resume and you can forward to me so that I'll review and I'll give back to you, right? So that you
And
can start
also
applying.
interview
Also, not yet share
questions.
the resume.
Not yet shared.
Not yet share in group.
Okay, I'll share it today. So already, okay, fine. So today I'll share with you. I provide 20 resumes. So you can prepare your resume and you can revert to me. I'll review and give it to you so that you can start attending the interviews.
And also the interview questions.
Yeah, I'll share today. 300 questions are there. Share today. You can go through that. And if you have any queries, you can ask me. I'll explain.
Okay.
Okay. So it is scale up, right? Just a minute. Shell is closed, right? So I can open one more time the shell. So we scale up 5 pods, right? Now you can check that pods are increased or not. Right. Now we can check here kubectl get pods. See here? So 5 pods are there, right? We scale up, right? So we scaled our pods. Currently, so we have 5 pods. Fine. Yeah. Now, once we scale this, if you want to access this application from outside world, so what we will do, we expose to outside world, right? How can we access from outside world? How can we expose this application to outside world? Fine. So if you want to expose this application to outside world, click on workloads, open this application, Nginx. Now go to more actions, click on actions, expose, click on this. Yeah. Now, so default port number is 80, right? Now, so cluster IP and node port, load balancer. So now what I will do, I select load balancer, click on this, expose. Once you expose this, Yeah, this will allow you to access from outside world. I just want to close this shell not required, right? Yeah. Now, once you click on that, once you expose this, click on services, service will be created. One service will be created. See here, creating service. So wait for a few seconds.
Ram, this cluster creation, do we extra bill will be generated or part of $300?
Yeah, within that only it will be directed. So once it is completed, limitation completed, some charges will be applied. That is why once you practice, you can remove that.
Okay, thank you.
How can we migrate to GCP? In GCP?
Which one?
Uh, in GCP, how can we migrate?
Which migration you want?
Like AWS to yesterday, sir.
So migrations are everywhere same, right? So all the platforms are same. Whatever services, like if you want to create server, if you want to migrate, everywhere same. But you have to research. Already we discussed in AWS, right? You can research in GCP. You will get that option, right? Yeah. Now this is creating services creating here. Refresh here. Yeah. Now this is created, right? So once service is created, so if you want to access this application from outside world, so we have endpoints here, right? So backend testing, how it will be happen? Just click on this. Once you click on this, welcome page will be open. Nginx, welcome to Nginx. Click on this. See here, it is very simple in GUI. So creating cluster, deploying applications, so backend testing. So it is very simple, very easier, right? Now Nginx is in live, right? It is successfully installed, right? Yeah, this is the application which is running. Fine. So even though we can deploy, Jenkins also on Kubernetes. Even Ansible also you can deploy on Kubernetes. So whatever application you want to deploy, you can deploy on Kubernetes cluster. So now how to deploy Jenkins, I'll show you some steps, because Jenkins deployment will take 1.5 hours on Kubernetes. Even Ansible also, right? So click on this navigation menu. Yeah, here we have marketplace, right? Click on marketplace. Now you can search here Jenkins. Enter. Go down here. See here, click on Jenkins. Click on launch. Yeah, see here. So deployment name Jenkins 1, Zone. This is the Zone series, whatever servers you want to select. So N1 series or U2 series, whatever, right? Go down here. So machine type and boot disk. Standard disk 10 GB, right? So network interface default one. Right? Now click on deploy. So if you want to enable, so stack driver, if you have licensing, you can enable stack driver, right? Monitoring, accept this and click on deploy. So once you click on deploy, this will be deployed on your cluster. But this is not free of cost here. Okay. So now you can select, and once it is, how it will show you. See here. Don't deploy this. If you deploy this, some charges will be applied because this is a core application, right? So Nginx and web servers, those are free of cost. But when you want to deploy Ansible or Jenkins, those are not free of cost. Okay. So once you click on deploy, it will take nearly 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Don't enable this. And the same way, if you want to deploy Ansible, go to marketplace, search here Ansible. See here, Ansible different flavors are there, different options are there, right? See here. Yeah, these are all Ansible. So whatever you require, you can select that and you can deploy on GKE cluster. So any application. So you want to deploy, you can deploy on Kubernetes on GCP, right? Even Terraform also. Fine. So this is how we can work on GUI. GUI is very simple. So while working on GUI, if you want to open, you can open shell also. Through shell also, you can check your cluster information. So logs you can check, and any issues are happening, you can check through shell also. Fine. Yeah. Now I want to delete this cluster. Okay, just practice and delete immediately. So otherwise charges will be applied. Right. Within that limitations, we have to use this. Right. Any questions here? Anyone? Yeah. Now the cluster is deleting. Yeah. So going forward, if you required, like, so while attending interviews, while working on, while practicing anything, if you have any queries, first you can go through the video. Without going through video, if you post any message, I'll tell you again, please go through the video, right? That is why, so you have all the videos, right? So you can go through the videos. So if you have any queries, and you can understand and you can practice, okay? So still, if you are facing any issues, definitely you can reach out to me, right? And you can call me if anything needed, any support needed, right? Support means further support for your like while trying, while practicing or anything, right? Yeah, until you get job. So if you have any queries, just reach out to me. But before reach out to me, you can go through the video. You can search in Google also. So in Google is the best friend, right? Whatever you require, you can search in Google. You'll get all the information. Fine. Yeah. So further, if you need any support or any help, definitely can reach out to me. Or I send you resumes today. I send nearly 30 resumes. You can take that and you can customize your resume, and you can you can forward to me. I'll review it and I'll forward back to you. Okay. And also I send you interview questions. You can go through the questions, interview questions. If you're not understanding that, just search in Google first. Okay. You can search in Google first. So if you understand it is fine, or else you can WhatsApp me. We'll discuss. Fine. So anything required, any support required, you can reach out to me. So always welcome, right? I'll give you support. Fine. So currently job market is very good, right? So if you want to change internally or externally, right? So this is the right time to grab, right? So all the best for everyone. Fine. Anything required, you can reach out to me. We'll discuss. Fine. Any questions, anyone? Anything you want to say, anyone?
Sir, in this cluster, this master
Yeah.
no, slave nodes combination, how it does work, sir?
Which one? Can you come again? Your voice is breaking.
Sorry, while creating the cluster,
Hmm.
so how the master and slave nodes will be created? Sorry if it was already explained. Not sure.
Hmm.
If it is
Ah,
already explained,
how
it
the
is fine. Go through video.
how the master and nodes are created, right?
Okay.
As
Okay,
per
sir.
the requirement. As per the requirement, we have to choose the count. So default count here it will show you 3. So if you want to increase to more, you can increase. But this is our test lab, right? So in test lab, more than that, we should not increase. If you increase more than that, it will not allow, because resources will not be provided here. So maximum 3 nodes only GK will give you in free of cost, without any charges.
Okay, when we create 3 for the first time, so first one will be written as a master node, or how it will be, the relation?
No. In the cluster, not first one like that, right? In the cluster, it will show you clearly. So I deleted the cluster, right? So once you create the cluster, so you can check that master will be there. So master information will be there in that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can easily identify that. Master will be there, nodes also will be there. 3 different servers, right? You can try that.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thanks.
Any other
Ram,
question? Yeah.
Ram, for production grade cluster, how many minimum masters required?
As per the requirement, as per the project requirement. For example, Euro projects. So I used to handle one project, Euro project. So in that we configured 32 masters. That is enterprise level. 32 masters. Nodes, nearly 300 nodes. In enterprise level, we use more masters, and we create more nodes also, because to balance the load, to maintain the applications, we create a number of servers as per the requirement. Right?
Sir, but each cluster will have only one master, right? Is that the correct
No.
understanding?
Not one
If
master.
Okay.
More than one also. Right? So only one master is there. If the master is corrupted, what will happen?
Okay, sir.
Right? Yeah. So you can practice any certificate provided. So he's asking this, Amaresh. Okay. You can contact institute number. They will provide you one certificate, course completion certificate. Right? You can call institute number. You can tell your details. They will provide you one course completion certificate. If you want to write online exam, you can write. Fine. Yeah. Fine. So you can prepare. Yeah, this is the right time, right? So you can prepare well, and while practicing, so you can just before that you can go through the videos, right? If you want to ask any question before that, you have to go through the video. So yesterday and day before, Amaresh was asking, Jenkins is not connecting, right? So Jenkins is very basic thing, right? So we have to check that properly. So many times we repeated that, how to connect Jenkins. You have to go through the video and you can check that. So port number, most of the time, port number only, Alt TCP should be enabled. or else Java should be installed backend. So two things only. Java should be installed, code should be enabled. So that definitely Jenkins will connect. That you have to go through the video first, right? So basic questions, so you have to go through the video. If you have any critical issue, definitely you can ask me anytime. Yeah, so interviews related, I share with you interview questions so that you can go through that. Okay, and for freshers also resumes are there. You can check that. Fine. Yeah, so we stop here, right? So any question further,
Hello, Ram.
well, yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Ram.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I said that I'm mechanical background. Whether whatever the issue is,
Your voice is not audible.
whether
Can you
it
speak?
can be. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm from mechanical background. So currently working in like a automobile industry.
Right.
So they regarding that automobile industry, any type of resumes will be available, which you share in that projects will be available. If you have any idea.
Automobile industry resumes not there currently, but last 2 years, 3 years, if you have any IT team in the industry, you can showcase this platform or whatever cloud experience.
Actually, it is there. Actually, DevOps, Java, everything. IT department was there. It's a MNC company, so we got
Okay.
Renault. So I could not able to contact them. I was also trying from my side. If you have any idea regarding that, so I want to confirm.
We'll check it out. I am not sure about this. You can ping me, you can WhatsApp me today after 5 p.m. so that.
Or else, Ram, I will try to get the information from my side. Okay. Okay, Ram. Okay.
Fine.
Ram, I think you said like few minutes back that you will delete the group like 15 days or 30 days, right? After 30 days or 15 days.
30 days, after 30 days. Yes.
Why so?
So means, yeah. So
if
many
we have
groups are
any
there.
query, we can contact we can contact to each other, right? If we have a query, so
Group will be there. Don't worry. Okay. So I'll keep that as is.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah. So we stop here. You can prepare and you can start attending interviews, or else you can internally movements, for example. So internal movements also currently shufflings are happening, right? So even within the projects, within the portfolio, you can move, right? So you can prepare well and you can upgrade yourself so that you'll get very good opportunities, right? Yeah, group will not be deleted. Don't worry. So group will not be deleted. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
If you have any interview questions related to GCP, AWS, Azure, could you please send us across?
AWS already given, right? So GCP, Azure, let me check that. Okay, let me check that. And DevOps I'll provide today. DevOps questions, 300 questions are there. I provide today.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah, so we stop here. So if you have anything you want me to discuss with me, you can reach out to me in WhatsApp or you can call me. So if I am busy in any other sessions, so I cannot lift your call, but I'll call back after some time. So better you can WhatsApp me so that I'll respond if anything you want to discuss. Fine. Yeah, and also everyone, can you provide your feedback in the Asha trainings? I'll provide you link in the group. So can you provide your feedback, how the training and what are the like how you feel, right? Can you provide your feedback? I provide you in the group, WhatsApp group. You can provide your So how you feel, how you get the information, how interaction, right? You can provide your feedback today. Fine. Yeah. So we stop here. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.